What's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we're back on EDH Warrior. I know yesterday didn't go too well. Hopefully today goes a lot smoother, a lot better. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say besides, yeah, let's hope everything goes good. And, also, yeah, let's just go with that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the first game. Well, fuck. We wanted today to go better, and then we queue into Secret Mage. I need to stop smashing my fucking keyboard, and then I won't stop hitting things. I need to stop smashing my mouse into my keyboard, and then my keyboard into glasses. Looking at this hand though, I feel like it's actually kind of okay. I'm just tempted not to keep the Reno, but Reno is so good. I actually broke it. Oh, this might be Quest Mage, which is... I feel like we might actually have a semi-favorable match. Okay, no. He just kept the draw 3 secret, or he top decked the draw 3 secret. Either way, not in a good spot. So if that was counterspell and he just counterspelled my quest, I'd be a little mad, not gonna lie. But yeah, anyways, before we get too much more into this game, I hope y'all have a drink. Recently, actually, that I'm having a drink that I don't think I've ever had on the channel before, but I bought you know like the G Fuel-esque drinks, not G Fuel, kind of like, I want to say the off brands, because G Fuel doesn't ship to where I live whatsoever. So well, I think they might actually ship to Canada, but it's like exorbitantly expensive. Amazon had another one that's I don't know where it's from, but it's called Mixed, and I'm having one of those. I bought one because as most people probably know by now, I have this minor very, very tiny addiction to energy drinks, and this one is actually, not gonna lie, it tastes pretty fucking good for the price. Like, I was expecting something like sweet and like undrinkable. No, this is actually like delicious and not overly sweet, which I really, really like. And I really, yeah, I'm glad that it's not too sweet. I don't know how many people are like me. Got cocked. But I hate drinks that are overly sweet. I was hoping that this one was... Oh, he hit them in such good order. He actually hit them in the best order. Because I wanted to play around counterspell by killing that, but if it was not counterspell, I got kind of cocked. It's whatever. My guess is this is either another draw 3. No, if he was draw 3, you slammed it on turn 1. So my guess is that's either second explosive ruins or counterspell. My guess is this is counterspell draw 3, or explosive ruins draw 3, or explosive ruins counterspell. The important part is this guy gets his battle cry off. Does he survive? The fact that he survives here is actually really good. So it means I could do this hit, and it's not a draw 3, so that means it's another one portal counterspell. If I had to guess. Oh, that's not good. You have no choice but to slam this, which is fine. I mean, I'm fine with just slamming poke, slam Reno. I'm absolutely fine with that. Okay, I mean, he most definitely was not expecting the Reno. That's what I like about this deck, is that you occasionally just hit them with cards they're not expecting, which is really nice. I guess it's Cloud Prince Hero Power. Ooh, interesting. My guess is that's an explosive ruins, in which case I have to give up 7 damage to face here, which I hate. The right play here is to give it up. I guess I can do this. Oh. I'm expecting explosive run, so this is fine. Of course it wasn't. Okay. This is good because it eats here and then it eats a hero power. Then this most likely it hits here and then here because he wants to not take damage this turn. Right, to draw 3. So that's his plan here. My guess is then this pokes here. Okay, well, I gotta do this poke. This is, I feel like it's... I want to do this. Oh! I did not think that was going to go off. Whatsoever. Now if I survive this turn, I'm chilling. Because I guess I'm this plus this, which is 15 health healed. I don't think he can deal 17 damage to me this turn, is also what I'm saying here. But this is an ice block, which is an interesting card to have in that deck, in my opinion. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. Even if this gets explosive ruined, I'm chilling. That survives. I didn't... That's 10 mana. Theoretically... Oh, no, I can't die here because he's 1 Fireball, 1 Cloud Prince. Yeah, that gives me 8. Okay, that's chillin'. Fireball, Cloud Prince. So I slam this, I poke this, slam this. Yeah. I'd rather give him 2 5/5s in this scenario than give him a Cloud Prince. Haha, get fucked, Secret Mage. And we're gold. Beautiful. We're gold playing a solid fucking meme deck. I love it. I'm so glad. Like, I know yesterday we didn't show necessarily how good this deck could be, but I'm so glad that this deck is performing as well as it is. I mean, I would have been happy, honestly, with a 50-50 win rate. The fact that we're actually up 6 games makes me feel really good, and it's doing its job, which is beating the aggro decks. But anyways, with that being said, I think it's I think we queue up the next game, right? Yeah, I'll see you guys there. Fuck me, man. I don't think this is correct to keep in this end. Because I don't have anything for this to buff. If I was holding any of the minions that this buffs, except for like Drake, because I mauled Drake. If I was holding a Zilliax, Scrap Golem, Circus Amalgam, Sword Eater, I think I keep... It kills the 2 1-on-1, right? It's like R-on-2. It's like really good. Fuck it, YOLO. We just hope that in our first 2 draws we hit one of the minions of bus, or 2 of the minions of bus even. That's not one of the minions. It's actually such a weak draw. Best draw here, in my opinion, is Circus Amalgam. There's the lackey. Circus Amalgam, 1 time. I have to make a poke. Or waste a poke. And he draws 3. Yep. Okay, this matchup is going to be significantly harder to win. I think I just need to play really, really safe here. I slam this, obviously, but I don't poke anything. Ooh, I do get a minion that I can buff now, which is really nice. But Tark Reaver here is like really good. He pokes here, it's still 3. He can slam a secret. He can theoretically go lackey number 2 into secret into Midi's Valet to kill this. Which he actually did. What the fuck? Speaking of god draws. I need to like draw a Ringmaster for 5. Like if I draw a Ringmaster here, I'm in an okay position. I wouldn't say great. I'm so hoping that this is explosive runes right now. If it's explosive runes, I'm ahead. Of course it's not. I'm so sad that it's not. I shouldn't have poked there. Poking there just wasted the durability of my weapon. I'd have taken the 8 anyways. Yeah, okay. That seems fair and balanced. This does mean theoretically it's hit, unless he has Medee's Valley number 2, or he has Fireball, in which case it's just Fireball hero power. Which he actually does have the Fireball. Jesus Christ, this man actually drew perfectly. Double Lackey, double Cultists in the top 14 cards of his deck. Can I top deck Reno? Guess not. Should have put this one first, theoretically. Just like the second Armadillo. I like Armadillos. This is fine because this is like 8 health gained. I need to get a spell here. Something that costs less than 2. Or less than 3, so I can test to like an Into the Fray. Coin in, or just Into the Fray into Brawl as test. Town Crier's not a good draw. There's almost a 100% chance that one of those is what's it called? I can't actually think of the name. There's like a 100% chance that one of those is draw, I think, at this point. Sorry if you hear people yelling in the background. My mom just got home from work, I think. So, oh, it wasn't a draw 3. That's good for me. I'm still very suspicious that one of those is, arguably should have slammed this before, so this way he could not kill Conjurer so easily. I was really hoping to hit Amalgam here. I need 1 more mana for like all my plays that I want to do. Just to play this, I need 1 more mana. But theoretically right now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, yeah, theoretically, like, it takes basically his entire board to kill this. Okay, that's good. He's out of secret. So we know for sure that there's a counterspell. He's holding counterspell. So counterspell. Yeah, he didn't kill this. That's perfect for us. Just need to slowly pop all of his secrets. My guess is one of those is Explosive Ruins. Oh no, it can't be an Explosive Ruins. So this just wipes, and I'm sitting behind a 4/8 Taunt that can poke him in the face every single turn from now on. Yeah, okay, I think we actually win this. Jesus Christ. I didn't think we'd be able to. There was no other draw in his deck that could have brought him back into this game. Actually, 0 other draws. Although I have a whole bunch of insane draws. Reno, Circus. I think the play here though is just... No, I have to play Zilliax here. Fuck. I was about to say, okay, that's huge, actually. Giant card. Oh. Yeah, what am I saying? Counterspell's a hell of a card too. Okay. I think he still has 1 secret, which is the problem because that means he draws the cards here. But he's out of secrets in that case. Yeah, he's out of secrets. He also only has 2 cards left in deck. He has a Cloud Prince, a Fireball, Cabal, Kirin Tor. If he wipes, I slam this. Yeah. He had to use a Fireball here, and then he didn't have enough damage to get through my wall of taunts afterwards, besides slamming N'Zoth. Ah, beautiful. When we actually queue into the decks that this deck was designed to beat, we win the game. Go figure. Such a beauty. Such a beauty. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, I think it's time to queue up the next game. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Is this the third secret mage in a row? That's a good meme. At least, normally I play all my games in videos, by the way, like one after another. Now I took a break because I had a whole bunch of other things to do, and I was getting called by people, like right after I finished recording the last game. So I guess there was kind of like a 5-hour break or so, 4-hour break, in between both recordings. But I'm still facing the same decks. What the fuck? With there being such a long break, though, I did get a different drink. So I don't remember if I said it earlier. You guys should grab a drink, but you guys should grab a drink. I am currently just drinking some water because health, you know? You don't want to die at the age of 12. This hand, surprisingly not bad. I actually thought, like, this hand could be much worse than it is. Not secret mage? What the fuck? Well, we take it slow, we hero power. In case he plays like a secret here, we play this plus hero power next turn. Like right, if it's explosive runes, it procs this dies, this whatever. We're hoping to draw a Zilliax off this, but we're not mad with a Kargath draw either. Kargath gives us a play on turn 4. Well, there's Zilliax. So this guarantees draws the Kargath, which is really nice. This is a play on 4, play on 5, play on 6, which is one of the best cards in our deck, especially if you don't draw the Amalgam. Say if we can draw one of the minions, but we can't draw more than one. Yeah, I'll just sum this here. So yeah, so we can, like, say if we draw Amalgam, like if we would have drawn Amalgam here, we would have been fine because we would have drawn Sword Eater, Scrap, Golem, Drake. I can play this here for safely, right? Fuck, I actually burn a card. That's not good. I have this trade. So he just didn't have secrets this game? I do not advise that. Or he did. Interesting. Kargath is a very interesting draw. It was actually would have been good though to draw. I actually could not have drawn anything there. I'm just gonna throw this away. Scrap Golem is one of the better ones, or Primordial Drake is one of the better ones to draw. Okay, well, I would like to have the secret proc, so I'm actually glad it was counterspell there. This way I just got rid of the test now, I don't have to worry about it later. This might actually be Highlander secret mage, in which case matchup is still winnable, it's just harder. Was the right play here to just say fuck playing around cards? Oh, this is so tempting to just slam. But this is actually explosive runes here. Fuck. I was hoping that it wasn't explosive runes, because this way this, well, I guess it would have cost him 2 mana, but it would have wiped his board. Now it only does this and I take 6, which I don't like that much. Here, if he doesn't play another secret, we're just slamming Bladestorm. Or, I mean, we can do this too. This is slightly better, I feel. I feel like that's just slightly better. Okay. We're chilling now. The reason we had to do it in that order is because there was theoretically possibility that we'd go 1-3-1. And then with the Bladestorm, everything would survive at 1. But that's how you beat Secret Mage. He wasn't beating this hand though, to be fair. Next turn, if you played 1 minion there, I gained 10 armor. You'd be super fucking far behind. If not, I could just slam, like, I don't know, the, what is it called? Amalgam, and we'd be chilling. Anyways, one successful game, another successful game down, actually. Jesus Christ, we're 3-0 so far against Secret Mage today. Let's just, I guess, keep the next one. Alright, guys? I'll see y'all there. Well, arguably one of the hardest matchups for this deck is Dark Glare. Actually, surprising. Actually, one of the hardest winnable matchups is Dark Glare. I would still argue that combo is harder. I feel like combo's actually just impossible to beat. Things like the Druid combos or whatever. You're just not fast enough to beat them. Malygos combo, shit like that. I'd say that those are the hardest decks for this deck to actually deal with. But, hey. I'd say that the next hardest deck would probably be Dark Glare. I even feel like this deck has a slightly better matchup against like Rasa Priest than it does Dark Glare. But if it's just regular Zoo, I mean, there's chances that we can deal with it. I don't want to commit this here yet. I'd rather wait till next turn to do Hero Power plus this. Depending on what he plays, of course. Because if he plays another 2 health minion, I can do Sword and Board plus Shield Slam or something like that. Problem is, I drew all my 1-cost cards, which is surprisingly not good. Here I want to start drawing cards like Fray and Flunky to like more card draw. Shield block would be super good. That's problematic. Do I care about him drawing cards? The answer should be yes. But calculated. This can be saved for slightly later to actually get a full on board wipe. Here this most likely happens, and then I can do this, hit there, or something like that. And it all depends what he plays this turn. If he plays a 5/5, I'm in a little bit of a rough spot. That's fine. Do you Soulfire this? Okay, no, my face. Only this card could offer me the file. Ooh, that's actually super good top deck. I don't want to give him any more cards. 3, this gets Lightning Storm. With 3 mana left, this will get Lightning Storm. With 4 mana left, it gets Consecrate. That's such a good discard for him. With 4 left, I can get Swipe in this scenario, which is really good. Would be really good. Warpath here would also be... Ooh. Interesting card. If I slam this here, it gets me Death. I'm in such a rough spot because of this hand. I have no real way to deal with this easily without doing Kargath plus this, but then I take another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. What does Zephrys think the best card is here? I'm not mad with Death, actually. Yeah, Death is just the best card here. That's just the best card in this scenario. The thing is, this game would have been fine if we would have actually hit decent minions. But we didn't, so it makes this matchup excessively, a lot harder, basically. I think the best card here to draw would be Brawl, actually. That's such a good discard for us. Oh, I was about to say, hopefully he doesn't do this trade. Hopefully I draw another Taunt minion. Okay, that's fine. He shouldn't have an easy way to deal with this. Right now his easiest way is to gain me 12 health. Or 16 health. So I'm okay with that. 16 would put me up to 31. He doesn't have a board anymore. And I have this in hand. This is also going to be like really good. If he doesn't kill us, it's going to be even more because I got to play this. Yeah, and Brawl would be such a good draw. Or Warpath. Warpath would also be insane. Warpath could deal 3. Oh, this was hand? I don't... He thinks I'm holding a board wipe in hand. That's it. I would not have conceded if I was him, because you never know what they have. But Jesus Christ. We were silver at the start of today's video, and now we're plat. This is really the king of anti-aggro, I guess. Yeah, Jesus Christ. We lost a couple games in a row, not gonna lie. But now we get back on that winning thing. Anyways, yeah, okay, I still have plenty of time actually for another game. So let's queue it right up. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next game. Another Warlock, interesting. Oh, this hand's actually really good, especially if we draw into the Fray. This hand's actually broken against aggro. Because just an into the Fray on this, having a 4/8 that only gives him 3 minions is like insane. Even a 4/4 is just really good. Zoth is not the best card. This might actually be a slower version of Warlock, which could be really good with this hand, because the faster I complete this against the slower versions of Warlock, the better. But that's kind of telling me it's Dark Glare. Or Zoo, that just didn't have another 1-drop, but he wanted to commit. I feel like if you have a 1-drop though and you're playing Warlock, you just commit it. Oh, it is a slower version. Or a slower version. I guess this is fine. I was really hoping to get something that could get buffed by this, but I guess I have to be okay with this. Ringmaster would be an insane draw here. I'm okay with that. I really want to draw the Ringmaster. Because if I have a whole bunch of Taunt minions in hand, and then I top deck something like an Armagedillo and he can't deal with it, it's like game winning for me. Though this is a relatively hard matchup to win in my opinion. That was not the minion I want to draw. I'm gonna commit this here. The only 1 health minion in that deck is Cobalt Lackey. Or Cobalt Librarian. So if he commits another one, I know what deck he is. If he commits another one, I'm pretty sure it's Dark Glare. If he doesn't have one, he takes just 5 here, which is fairly nice as well. I need to draw a Ringmaster. Ringmaster is an insane top deck because it draws me 3 cards, which only puts you up to 9 here. 9, and then I could drop Wand next turn. And if Wand gives +9/+9, it's so good. My main win con in this matchup is also turboing out Quest, so I need to look to play both of these as soon as possible. Okay, it's Reno. We now know that. I think it's, depending on what I draw here, it's just hit face, slam this, I'd like to say. Give me Ringmaster. Oh. I called that draw, and that's an insane draw. Because it's a slower version, we also know that there's very, very high possibility that he is running Tick. And because he's he's most probably running Tick, I want to draw something like Armadillo like right away. That was actually probably really loud in the mic, and I'm very sorry. Okay. That's really good. Again, Armadillo right now is +8/+8 a turn. which is nothing to scoff at, actually. Like, that's really good. Also, we already have the Nazoth. We just need to keep track of what has died. So, Flunky's died. Kargath has died. That's it. So no minion types have actually died. We're holding Mech, Dragon, anything. So we need to draw Sword Eater, Fire Creeper, Armadillo, roughly. Or Scrap if we decide to magnetize onto this. But again, this giving +3/+3 is like actually surprisingly broken. Armadillo into the Fray are... Actually, into the Fray is slightly weaker, but Armadillo is an insane top deck here. Fuck me. It's actually really bad because I wanted to hold on to this. Could have been worse though. He could have pulled this off and then I would have lost the game, I think. Kind of want to keep this with the D shield, not gonna lie. Ooh, Dark Reaper. Nice. So I think this is the better trades here. I think he has a hard time dealing with these health totals. I was thinking like he possibly has Godfrey, but then he needed another 1 health minion here, and that deck, unless he has... Oh, he's running Skull in that? That's so greedy. Actually insanely greedy, in my opinion. The good thing with knowing that he's running Skull though is there's high probability... I want to slam this so badly, but I feel like it's wrong. This is possibly really wrong, but the thing is I see it as he's pulling a minion here, so he doesn't want to tick. This tick would wipe his board, so I don't see him as wanting to tick here, or not tick, but Godfrey. Alright, because it would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I guess no, he would have a whole bunch of 1/1s. I guess that could be good, but also I need to complete this, so I need to look at that too. I need 1 more Taunt minion really badly. The file doesn't add up here. Oh, is it Hellfire? Could be a Hellfire here. The only reason I see doing that attack is correct is if he has Hellfire. Oh, that's an early Reno, unless he has Zola. And if he Zola's that, I'm also in a fairly good spot. Okay, beautiful. What does Zephrys say the best play is here? This lets me push an absurd amount of damage to his face, but could give him Zola as an out. Wait, no, I can just hex this. And then... do that. Yeah, I think that's the right play. That's fine. That's actually kind of fine. I didn't play another Taunt minion this turn, which means this is still going to take a while. But again, Armadillo. As soon as I draw Armadillo, I slam Dillo. I could have also possibly wanted to save this for bolster value, but or just because Zephrys could find me lethal later on. Oh, I just hit my mic. Sorry about that. The thing is, if he's playing Skull, I'm also fairly certain he's not playing, what's the other card? Tick? Because, like, if you just summon Tick with that, you're, like, super sad, right? So my guess is he's just playing a list that doesn't run Tick. And yeah, I mean, also, getting this off soon is going to be super good. Also, right now, I mean, I have a Get load of power on the board. Also, the only dead demon he has is Mal'Ganis, so not even Gul'dan is good. So how much damage is this? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I actually have exactly lethal. So he has to play something to try and survive here. If it's committing Zephrys, committing Kazakus Potion, something like that. My guess is he is running the combo though, to deal with Rasa Priests. So there's very high possibility that as soon as I change my hero power, the next turn I lose it. So I also wanted to keep that in mind. I wish that this summoned them back with buffs, kinda. Okay, that's twisting, which really sucks. It's either twisting or he's getting a huge minion off this. It's one or the other. But my guess is twisting. Really? My guess is that that means he has Brawl. Or not Brawl, he has N'Zoth in hand. So I'm one top minion away from having lethal. You also keep that in mind that if he doesn't have a minion and I flip this at 7 health, he's just dead. Also, the 913 is not bad. Depending on what he plays here, I mean, I also have ways to wipe board. Also, if he wipes my board, I just slam N'Zoth, again putting him on the back pedal. He really got transform all minions. I'm so sad because that removes minions for this. And I don't have another top minion to play here. If I did, I'd be... Any of the top minions would actually be fine. But now the thing is, the only minion type the only minion I've had died of a type is Zilliax. I actually lose this game because he actually hit polymorph on those. Or on that. It's kind of depressing. Only reason I actually lost this game. So now I'll also have a 1-1 that can fuck my res of Dillo. That's obnoxious. That's fairly good, actually. But I still need to find a fucking taunt minion. I need a taunt minion so badly. And the thing is, all the minions left in my deck are actually really good. That's fine. He gains so much health there. That's so bad for me. Actually, so fucking bad for me. I've lost this game and I can't believe it. I actually can't believe that I lost this game because I just did not hit enough top minions. And that he hit Poly. If he didn't hit Poly off that, I won that game, by the way. So late on that card, if you ask me. He had another full heal in the N'Zoth, which also, like, this potions he hit were, the potion he hit was perfect, and his draw seems to be like actually insane. The only advantage is that he kind of whiffed on this. It's so bad. To be fair, all these are good minions to hit. Hopefully, logically he hits Kartut here. Oh, the Armorsmith. Dillo? Sick. This gets a buff. This might force... Oh, he's already played Zephrys, he's played Kazakus, he's played Reno. So he has nothing left besides Gul'dan, and I can't beat Gul'dan. I'm also stuck in a hard place because he has more cards in deck than I do. By 1, but that 1 is an add up, right? Oh, that's the perfect card for him to have, actually. Sword Eater would be an insane draw here. I don't want that to die, but at the same time I want that to die. Sword Eater. Beautiful. I think the thing is, I have to hope here he's just not playing the combo. So if he is playing the combo, I just lose. If he doesn't, I have a Pyroblast or Ragnarok shot every single turn, which could be good enough to win. The reason this was such a good draw, by the way, is because now this will summon as many minion types as it actually can. And I'm fairly certain he's out of board wipes. I don't think he's playing Twisted Nether in a deck that's playing Plague of Flames, and a deck that's playing Skull with Dreadlord, or Deathlord and Merchant. Not in Reno Lock, I don't think. I think that's just a little bit too greedy, and I don't think he's crazy enough to be doing that. Yeah, I figured that's what he got. I just slammed this here, I think. Actually high rolled for once. I high rolled on this res when there were 3 minions. I want this to have as much health as possible, or as much power and health as possible. This way, one attack with it is enough to hopefully win. By the way, if I could have, I would have killed this Void Lord here, or Void Caller. He's actually playing Twisting in that deck. His list is so greedy. Like, I don't see how that list ever wins. By the way, here's just Bladestorm plus Minefield. Alright, do you have another... His Gul'dan now wins him the game, though, I feel. Does he have an answer to this, is the real question. Or is his answer just Gul'dan? Because this scenario, Gul'dan is a very good answer. If I was him, I would slam to Gul'dan here. He should know I'm out of board wipes. Unless he doesn't know that I can't play Kazakus in this deck, in which case he might think I could have a Kazakus in hand. But I would have slammed Kazakus way earlier than this. There's also no way in that list that he's not running Gul'dan. Unless, I'm just hoping it's the bottom card of his deck, so this way this can get a couple punches to his dome. I feel like I have to wait on Sulfurous, but at the same time, I don't know. He did the right thing stopping to tap, though. That was a really good play by him. There's the Gul'dan that I can't beat. 1, 2, okay. So it cost me my entire hand to possibly deal with this board. It's simple. Just hit the Mal'Ganis forehead. That was the worst hit on the board. Actually, that was the only bad hit on this board. I'm so mad. I'm actually fucking tilted. That was the only bad hit on this board. Anything else meant that there would have been an extra dead minion before I lost my hero power. This means I just get cocked. And that's so tilting. Because this would have died. This would have died. This would have died. This would have died. Like, everything besides that died. So I lost the 1 in 5. Theoretically, I guess I can still win through hero power shots, I think. Depending what I hit here, obviously. Worst shot on the board. I slam this, I think I survive. I feel because hit this. No, I think I'm still dead. 10, 13. No, I survive. I'm able to still play this, basically. Hit with the 4-5. You have coil? And you're slamming coil here? Oh. You ended your turn. Interesting. Interesting, Pally. That was also the worst shot. I've lost 3 Ragnaros shots in a row, by the way. I lost that one because anything there meant I didn't have to slam Reno here. Because even hitting this, I would have survived that one. Hitting this meant, again, I survived. The other one, hitting the 3-3 was the smallest minion on the board. Hitting anything else would have been good. I actually just got cucked by what I hit this game. Like, I drew terribly, if I'm being honest. By the way, this... Before I attack anything, this is sending the 2-3. Our face. Yeah, that's super disappointing. We were 1 draw away. If he didn't high roll on the potion hitting the sheep and the armor, we could have hit a taunt minion earlier and we would have had lethal. If he didn't... I mean... Honestly, if he also didn't high roll on discarding N'Zoth instead of Gul'dan when he's holding both of them in hand, we would have won. My shots were slightly better. I feel like we still had a better chance. Yeah. Anyways, that is going to be the end of today's video, though. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, rep the gang, and I'll see you guys in the next one where hopefully we don't queue into any more Reno locks and we queue into more secret mages because that's a really good matchup for us. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.